Trump train. Top of the hour. Let's go, man. Trump train. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make it do what it do, man. Let's make it do what it do. Trump train. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Hi, darling. Hi. How are you? Thank you very much, everybody. This is an honor. And, you know, I walked in, the first question that I asked, should we change the name from Fort Liberty back to Fort Bragg? First question. Right? So here's what we do. We get elected. I'm doing it. And we're leading in all the polls. We should get elected. But remember this, they cheat like hell. We got it too big to rig. We need too big to rig. So I just appreciate being here. You know, we did win 2 world wars from Fort Bragg. So this is no time to that big guy. This is no time to be changing names, but we're going to do that. We're going to do everything we can. We're going to get it back. We're going to bring our country back. We're going to bring our country back. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a little fun. Okay? Good.
Mr. President, I don't think you're going to have a problem with North Carolina. I think they love you here.
I love it. And you know, Kamala should be here. She shouldn't be anywhere else. And they're missing $1 billion that they gave to migrants coming into our country. Some of them are murderers, some of them are drug dealers, some of them, many of them. 13,099 murderers came into our country during their 3.5, and we're missing $1 billion they gave them to the migrants that came in, and now we don't have the money. We'll do it, but they don't have the money to take care of. That's why they're giving you lousy treatment in North Carolina in particular, and we don't like that. So we're going to let it be known, and they have to get a lot better because people are not happy.
Well, you're absolutely right, Mr. President. And before we start with that town hall, I actually wanted to mention that one of your friends here is Silk. Silk, are you here? Where are you at?
Oh. I'll tell you, she is my friend too. And she is my friend. She's my friend.
Oh, wow. Hey, North Carolina. Real quick now, I want y'all to listen up. I'm a little ticked off. I just want you to know I'm a little ticked off, and I'm going to tell you why. $750. Where American tax dollars is being used to fund illegal aliens into our country. And these illegal aliens didn't pay one dime or one red cent into our systems. And all Kamala Harris and Tampon Timmy want to give us $750. Listen, you all, we only have one choice. One choice. And that's President Donald J. Trump. We cannot afford another 4 years of this, so you're going to have to vote like your life depends on it. Like when you're taking your breath and it's your last breath and you need that vote in order to breathe, that's what you're going to have to do. So you're going to have to, I'm almost finished, Mr. President. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to cheat. You're going to have to outrun the runway, and we're going to have to make it too big to rig. Now I can feel Diamond rising up in me. Because you have to vote right so you won't get left again. Vote red. R-E-D. Remove every Democrat. They gotta go. They gotta go. Now, while the media continue to play the race card, we gonna continue to play the Trump card so we can win, win, and win.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So, you know, it was 9 years ago, and my beautiful wife, our First Lady, we love our First Lady. Did you see her interview on Sean Hannity and with Ainsley in the morning? She did great, but 9 years ago she came to me, she said, you know, there are two women, and they are really incredible. I said, who the hell are they? They said, you got to see this, you're not going to believe it. They had a thing, and we fell in love like almost immediately.
Yes.
And her sister was just unbelievable too.
Yes.
And she passed away like a couple of years ago now. It's a long time ago. It seems it goes fast, right? But what a great combination. We love you both. They were loyal to me from day one. When they heard stuff, they said, that's a lot of crap. They were with me from day one. And that Trump sign gets bigger and bigger. I said, that's so nice, I want to buy one for myself. But I just,
Mr. President, I'm gonna give you one.
I mean, I don't want to, but you know what? Yes. You know what? We appreciate your loyalty, your friendship. And I saw Silk backstage. I said, I'm bringing you upstage. I'm going to bring you upstage. And we miss your great sister.
Yeah.
And we love you. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much more.
Thank you. Great.
All right, Mr. President, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm going to be very careful with these.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
These seats weren't designed for me, exactly.
All right, Mr. President, our first question comes from Allie. She was one of the residents here in North Carolina that was directly impacted by the hurricane, and it destroyed her community. Allie, where are you at?
Hi.
Good evening, President Trump. My name is Allie, and I'm from the foothills of North Carolina. Our entire community has been decimated. Thank you, President Trump, for visiting the disaster sites to bring attention and donating millions in relief.
Thank you, Allie.
This week, we have learned that not only did 13,000 murderers illegally cross our border, but FEMA is out of money because they have been providing $9,000 to every illegal. Enough is enough. We must put Americans first. How soon will you start deporting the murderers?
So let me just tell you that you're right about that. It's 13,099 to be exact. And murderers, many of these people murdered more than one person. One did 7. These are not people we want in our country. So this was, I guess, released by somebody that loves us, maybe in Border Patrol. We don't know exactly where the numbers, but these are certified numbers. And you had 16,000 drug traffickers. You had numbers that nobody's ever seen, 645,000 criminals overall. They're in our country. Nobody has any idea. They're from places unknown. Nobody knows who they are, what they are, but we know that we have over 600,000 people released into our country, along with the ones that you were talking about, the 21,000. But of them, 13,000, more than 13,000 are murderers. And some were on schedule to die. They were scheduled for the death penalty. And we have them now nicely ensconced in our country. I'll tell you what, We have the worst president and the worst vice president in the history of America. They are horrible. They are horrible. That could happen, and just the concept of open borders doesn't make sense. You know, we built 500 miles of wall more, and we're going to add another 200, much more than I said I was going to do. And that's why we had the best numbers ever. Oh, the chart. So you know the chart. My favorite chart, Allie. My favorite piece of paper, my favorite chart, but we had a chart. Do you have something up here that can show? Oh, I love that. I love that chart. Oh, I love that chart. If I didn't look to the right, I wouldn't be going to Butler tomorrow. You know, we're going to Butler tomorrow. If I didn't look over, so, no, but that, if you look at the chart, at the arrow on the bottom, that shows the lowest number in the history of our country. That was the day I left office. And these clowns took over. And what they've done to our country, between that and so many other things, what they've done to our country. But, you know, I view inflation was the worst we've ever had, I think. They say, oh, it was only in 48 years. Somebody, one of the fake news back there, they corrected me one time. They said, no, 48 years. Oh, okay. But it wasn't. I believe it was the worst that we've ever had. And that's been one of the big problems. But to me, and I know you talk about the bad economy, you talk about all of the costs, and the costs are so bad. To me, the worst is the border, because it's like what they're doing is they're destroying our country. And it's not easy. We're going to get them out. We're going to have the largest deportation in history. I'm not proud to say that either, but it's a tough thing to do. And we're going to get, Anna, we're going to get the criminals out. We're going to start with the worst of them. We're going to get them out. And you know who's going to help us? Local law enforcement. Local law enforcement. They're going to be great. They know their names. They know their serial numbers. We're going to get them out. And, you know, very simply, we have a little thing called MAGA. Everybody who knows MAGA is called Make America Great Again. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make America great again. Thank you, darling. Really good question. Thank you.
You know, Mr. President, to your credit, too, I think that's largely why you've actually outpaced every other candidate for president with the support from the Hispanic American community, because it's not just a race thing. We all want border security. So thank you, Mr. President.
It's an incredible community that I don't know, it's just very energetic. You know that, right? It's energetic. And they're very entrepreneurial, and they love our country. And we've gotten record numbers with the Hispanic community. And I don't know, it just works. It just works. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you, darling, very much.
Thank you, guys. All right, Mr. President, our next question is from John. He was a Green Beret captain who was actually kicked out of the military. I think he's going to share his story with you. 1 second.
Hi.
Jose Ibarra entered the country illegally. He was arrested, released, then beat to death 22-year-old nursing student Laken Riley. The Biden administration created the mess that led to the death of Laken Riley.
If this is not Exhibit A of a broken immigration system, what would be? We're going to tell the American people until we run out of breath that the system in place is broken. It leads to results like in Georgia, and it needs to stop.
Right.
Good looking guy.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. President. I'm John Frankman. I was a Special Forces Green Beret who was forced out of the military because of the COVID-19 vaccine
Good stuff,
mandate.
right? That's good.
So the Biden-Harris DoD COVID-19 vaccine mandate was very damaging to the military. It forced thousands of service members out, and thousands do not want to join now. The Biden-Harris DoD has the lowest recruiting in modern history, and now they're pushing more woke training. So how do you plan to repair the military from the damage that was done and hold military leaders accountable?
So I want to have them come back into the military with pay, and you know they've been talking about that, but it never happened. They never did what they said they were going to do. There should have never been a mandate. That should have never happened. You should have been given choice, as we say. We want choice in education, and we want a choice there too. And that should have never happened. And you know, we've lost some of our best people in the military too. Did you leave? Did you leave? Did you ever take the vaccine or anything?
I never did, sir.
So you want a choice, yeah. And Would you go back in if they were able to?
As long as there's accountability, potentially.
Yeah, no, there'll be accountability is right. We'll fire their asses. We don't want.
Last week, that junk so nasty.
What happened to my? Oh my goodness.
That what happened.
All right, guys, I hit the wrong.
We don't want to lose this guy. We want to get. He's central casting. We want to get him back in. Yeah, we're going to take care of it. I hope you do come back, or I hope you do very well outside, to be honest. Wherever you are, I just want you to do well. But we're going to get a lot of people coming back. They should have never had the mandate. The mandate was a big mistake, and they treated people terribly, terribly. Okay? Thank you very much. Great. You look great. Thank you. We lost a lot of great people. Also, another, with police forces, I mean, a lot of people were forced into doing things they didn't want to do. But I love that question. That's a great question. Thank you very much.
I also, too, if I could, Mr. President, I don't think I've told you this story yet, but actually we had some of our friends that had been deployed, and one of our friends actually was shot pretty badly and ended up going to Walter Reed. And to put it in perspective, there's a lot of politicians that will take photos with the military, but they don't care. But President Trump actually went privately, didn't ask for a photo opportunity, and he said thank you to our friend that had been shot in combat at Walter Reed. His heart's in it. He loves our community. And when I say that he has your back and he's going to make sure that they're accountable, he will.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll tell you, we have a great military, we really do, but Walter Reed, you mentioned the name, and that hospital was unbelievable. The doctors are unbelievable. They had a lot of problems with getting there, getting to it, managerially getting in to see. But we had the best doctors. They could do things that nobody else could do, and they got to see some really badly hurt people. And the level of talent at Walter Reed, it's just an incredible hospital. So we have to pay our due respects. You hear so much about government-owned or whatever. I don't think there's a better hospital in the world than Walter Reed, so we should say that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. President, our next question comes from an active duty service member here at Fort Bragg. They like it. Austin, where are you at? Oh, front row.
That was good.
Good evening, Donald Trump.
Trump train.
President Trump. No, I've never done this before. I'm active duty.
Come on, man. It's Trump train, top of the hour. I need y'all to smash that like button, man. Let's get them likes up. Watching from the UK, that's what's up. Y'all already know what time it is. I told y'all, bruh. I told y'all, everybody rocking with Donald Trump, man. Y'all see what's going on the TV, man. Everybody rocking with Trump. Ain't nobody rocking with no Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is a has-been, a has-was. Don't nobody care about her. You feel me? I don't care about her. Double tap that stream for the win. Y'all already know what time it is. I've been outside with it. Now I'm back in the inside with it. You know what I'm talking about? We got 23 days left. And y'all see what's going on. Rest in peace to that Lincoln Riley girl. Y'all see what happened to that girl out there in Georgia, the legal immigrant, raped and murdered that girl. Did y'all see that part right there? That's something Kamala Harris allowed to happen. That was Kamala Harris doing, man. Donald Trump ain't had nothing to do with it. And Donald Trump went to the funeral. Donald Trump packed up and went to the girl's funeral to pay his respect to the family and everything. That's something unlike Kamala Harris she didn't do. And it happened because, again, guys, she the reason why them illegal immigrants are over here. And she the reason why that stuff happened to the American people, man. But y'all don't want to hear that, though. A lot of y'all don't want to hear that. A lot of y'all really believe that Kamala Harris is going to be your savior. I beg a difference. Double tap that stream for the win. Let's get them likes up, man. I ain't got number 20 minutes left on live, man. I got to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Get right and get me some rest because I got to go to work tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? So I need y'all to do our part. I kept telling y'all earlier, we got to do our part. Stop procrastinating. If you rocking with Trump and the Trump train, you want to see Donald Trump in the office like I do, go ahead and hit that like button. Get them likes up. Let's get these videos in the algorithm so we can reach more people. Let's go. Let's make it do what it do, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Trump for the win, bro. Trump for the win, bro. Listen, man. J156, man, get out of my chat with it. I don't care about nothing you saying, bro. See, it's people like you that Kamala Harris done manipulated. She did a good job. But watch what I'm finna do.
What do you think about Iran? Would you hit Iran? And he goes, as long as they don't hit the nuclear stuff. That's the thing you want to hit, right? I said, I think he's got that one wrong. Isn't that the one you're supposed to hit? I mean, it's the biggest risk we have. Nuclear weapons, the power of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry. You know, I rebuilt the entire military, jets, everything. I built it, including nuclear, and I hated to build the nuclear, but I got to know firsthand the power of that stuff, and I'll tell you what, we have to be totally prepared. We have to be absolutely prepared. But when they asked him that question, the answer should have been, hit the nuclear first and worry about the rest later. And that's what they should. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it. But we'll find out whatever their plans are. But great question. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. Mr. President, I don't think you get enough credit for what you did with the Abraham Accords. I mean, that really was historical.
I agree.
But realistically, because of the failed foreign policy out of this current administration, we are on the verge of World War III. When you get back in office, what are you going to do to change it?
A
Yeah.
lot of things are happening very fast.
81%. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Donald Trump built the military. That's what we finna do. We finna eat. Yeah. You go in LA, huh?
Does anybody? I don't think that much.
Okay.
I'm always thinking, you ever do that? You're sweating again.
Trump train.
You're trying to figure out how to be.
Let's go.
Look, how to make our country great. But I tossed and I turned.
Let's get them lights up, guys.
Like there's nothing to it. I wish I had that ability. That's one ability he
My
has
dog, get off of that.
Don't
grab on that.
I could use a little extra sleep. But
Don't grab on that.
we are going to do things with our country.
Tell you some other things Donald Trump did. I'll tell you about some more things he gonna do.
But the fake news.
Which one?
The fake news.
Don't touch that. That's gas.
Head of
Yes, for the house.
and we have, and he's very strong.
That's right. Food what? Gas either. All the cost of living.
Why is the world blowing up? Yeah, the Middle East is blowing up. You have Russia, Ukraine, that could lead to catastrophe. Talk about nuclear weapons, that could be a total catastrophe. Why is it?
Oh.
He said if you put Trump back in the White House, it's all going to end. You're going to have peace. You know, we had 4 years. We didn't have any wars. We didn't have any terrorism. We didn't have anything. And I won't tell you exactly what he said. Maybe I will.
Listen at Donald Trump.
They were afraid of Trump. I don't want
Listen at Trump.
that, but they were probably afraid because they couldn't. They think I was crazy, and that's a good thing to think, right, soldier? That's a good. They said this guy is crazy, but no, he said that you put Trump back in the White House, you're not going to have all of that stuff is going to heal. October 7th would have never happened. The attack on Israel would have never happened. Remember, Iran was broke. They weren't giving money to Hezbollah. They weren't giving money to anybody, any of these, they call them delegates of terror, a lot of different names, but it's always of terror. And there was no money for Hamas. And now you look, you know, because you were such a big part of it, we had no attacks, we had no terrorism, we had no nothing. For 4 years we had, and I wanted to talk about it during the 4 years, but that's never smart, right, Robert? That's never smart to do. So I didn't, but I talk about it a lot now. We had no attacks. We had none of this stuff going on. We defeated ISIS, by the way. We took ISIS. We defeated them in 4 weeks. It was supposed to take 5 years. I rebuilt the military, and we had a military, and we have great generals. Not the television guys, by the way, the real generals. I'm talking about like Raisin Cane, General Raisin Cane. You know who that is. But we defeated ISIS quickly. It was supposed to take 5 years. We did it in 4 weeks. We have a great military, and we have a military that's not woke. You may have a few people on the top that are woke, and we're going to get rid of them so damn fast, your head's going to explode.
Get them lights up.
Yeah, he's not kidding. I mean, we've traveled around the world just on Codels, and every single world leader that we met with said that they needed you back because you'd be tough on China. They know that other people won't be tough on China, but you'll be tough on China.
Well, even China likes us back. You know, China wants to see a little stability too, but I charged China hundreds of billions of dollars in taxes and tariffs, and they paid it. And frankly, we had a good relationship with President Xi, but they paid hundreds of billions of dollars. No other president got them to pay 10 cents. Not literally, not 10 cents, but hundreds of billions of dollars. And you know what? More importantly, they respected your country. They don't respect us anymore. They respected your country, and they'll respect us again.
Amen, sir. Peace through strength. Our next question is from Sarah. Sarah is a VA advocate. Sarah, where you at? Oh, perfect.
Hi, Sarah.
Okay.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos Go. Yes to fresh.
Yeah, y'all listen to that Donald Trump, right? Y'all listen to that Trump speak facts, right? I'm just saying.
As soon as I called,
That's right. Double tap that stream, man. Get them likes up, man. What y'all doing, man? It's Trump train, bottom of the hour. Not the top of the hour. We at the bottom of the hour, man. Get them likes up, man. Smash that like button. Stop playing with it. Yeah, we got to fight, bro. That's what we got to do. Trump said fight. Fight, 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 fight. I'm showing it to y'all for a reason. I'm trying to inspire the people. I'm trying to inspire the people, man. That's why I keep showing y'all this.
As you know, we talked
Get
about
out and vote.
Sir, and I'll just say, my husband is one of the most catastrophically wounded surviving service members, and you visited with him there many times.
Wow.
And this past July, you saw him in Charlotte. Yes, sir.
Is he here? No?
Not tonight, but you just saw him this summer, so he was so happy to see you this summer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I want to talk about all the advancements you made for community care, and you empower veterans to choose their own providers. And Secretary Murphy. And I was so proud to stand with you many times in the White House as you signed historic legislation and executive orders to take care of our military and veteran families. We've watched that community care access where a veteran can choose his or her own provider. We've watched that be actively limited and actively rolled back. President Trump, how are you going to bring that back as a day one priority and give veterans the choice for the best medical care back again?
It's such a great question, and thank you. And what a good wife that is, and I'll bet your husband's great. You love your husband, right? You know, the people like you, what is your first name? Sarah? People like Sarah are so important to our country because they take care of people that are great heroes, real heroes, and they take care. And if they didn't take care, or the hospitals would be unable to do it. They just would be this right now. I mean, with all of the migrants have taken over our hospitals. They've taken over our schools. We don't have anything, but people like Sarah, the job they do is incredible, and they do it out of pure love. They don't do it for any other reason. They do it out of pure love. And we have to help them. We have to help them because the medical costs would be unaffordable by our nation. It would be totally unaffordable. And it was better before, and I heard it sliding. I spoke with Robert before, and who did, by the way, an incredible job. You did an incredible job. Stand up, please. And Sarah, thank you, Robert. You know, we had a 92% approval rating at the VA, 92%. Now it's down into the 40s. We had a thing called choice, where if you had to wait too long for a doctor, you know the story. If you had to wait too long, guys were waiting 4, 5, 6 months. They go in with a minor problem, and they end up being terminally ill because they didn't take care of it. It could have been taken care of with a shot, with a pill, with a minor operation. They end up dying. And we changed it, and we had choice. We also had accountability, remember? Accountability. So in choice, they tried to get it for 52 years, accountability for 58 years. Accountability, you couldn't fire anybody in the VA. And I said, that's no good, because you had sadists in the VA, you had bad people in the, we had some bad people. And we fired about 9,000 people, and we replaced them with 9,000 good, loving people that love our heroes, right? That love our patriotic heroes. And that was a big thing. And I just said to Robert, how's it going nowadays? How is it going? And he said, they're getting rid of choice rapidly. Choice is when you can't see a doctor rapidly. You go outside, you find the doctor, you get yourself fixed up, and Sarah, we pay the bill. And it was a great thing. And he said it's rapidly not being used, not being allowed to be used. And, you know, I think it actually didn't cost. I think it was probably, in the end, we probably saved on it. But money isn't the big thing here. I think we saved money on it because people would get very, very sick. These are people that would wait 4, 5, 6 months to see a doctor. If you had to wait more than one day, you go out, you see a doctor. We have bills negotiated, fees negotiated. You know, we can't be totally crazy with this because the doctors are pretty good business people, I will tell you, right? But we had a lot of fees negotiated. But you go out, see a doctor, get yourself fixed up, and you have no problems. It was one of the best things we ever did. And now this group of lunatics that don't give a damn about the military, they're making you go through that waiting of 4, 5, 6 months again. And our people can't. We have great doctors, but they can't handle the loads. And we're going to go back. We get back in, we're going back to that, right? We're going back to it immediately. You're going to be in great shape, Sarah. You and your husband are going to be in great shape. And thank you very much. Incredible.
Thank you, Sarah. Mr. President, we actually have someone that, and before we ask his question, I wanted to read this to the crowd. He had actually written a letter to
Man, what's up with this Trump train, man? What's up with this Trump train? Y'all gonna get this Trump train popping? Y'all gonna get them likes up?
Both my wife and I gave a sigh of relief as well as
For everybody in my chat right now that's a Donald Trump supporter, I need you to do 2 things. Type MAGA in the chat and hit that like button. That's what I need right now. That's what we need right now. Because I told y'all, I'm going to fight. If I got to do it by myself, man. But it's better when you're doing it as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Stop playing with it, bro. Come on, we down to 23 days. Drop MAGA in the chat right now. Let's go. Let's go, man. Drop MAGA in the chat, man. I need to know where y'all at, bro. Like, what's going on, man? We down to 23 days, man. I'm putting my heart in this, bro. Y'all ain't gonna fight with me. Y'all just gonna leave me hanging? Like, come on, bro. We've been on here 31 minutes today, but 26 likes, man. Is this Trump train? Is this MAGA? Is this MAGA? Come on, man. This ain't no personal benefits for me. This gonna benefit the world. We got to get these live streams out in the algorithm, bro. We got to work. A closed mouth don't get fed. I'm sick of these Democrats, bro. We need change, man. We got to get these suckers out of office, man. That's just the bottom line, bro. They got to go. Kamala, you got to go. You fired. You fired, bro. You got to go. That's right. Donald Trump for the win. Smash that like button for the win, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Smash that like button, man. Listen at this.
But it was such a relief. Our hearts were so filled with joy because we saw what happened. And it was a minor wound, but it was close to being a terrible.
You know,
we were relieved.
I said, how does it, why was there so much blood to the doctor? And they're bleeding like crazy. This is a little fact, some of you might have heard this, but you get hit in the ear, and it bleeds more than any other part of the body. So I didn't mind being hit that way. I don't want to be hit that way. This way. This way. If I didn't make the turn, I would have been hit the other way. That's no good. That would not have been too good. But it is true, and I got very lucky, and maybe it wasn't so much luck. Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's something else up there. But that's great.
Let's go.
You also took the time out to write me a beautiful letter, and you gave me a challenge coin. I never expected that from the President of the United States.
Well,
thank you very much.
It's a great honor, and I remember it very well when you gave it.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
I served as a Marine in Vietnam, proudly served as a Marine in Vietnam. And thank you very much. There were quite a few that did. And when I came back from the service and stuff like that, we didn't get to quite the greatest greeting, but a lot of the veterans nowadays are homeless. There's 7% were homeless before Biden-Harris took over. Now they're 14%. I would like to know what you're going to do to prevent this from getting any larger, and also kicking these illegal aliens out of the freaking hotels and providing them money before we do it
So interesting. So one of the things that most angers me about this is the 21 million people plus. You know, they say it's 10, it's 12, whether it is or not, it's much more than that. It's 21 million, and it's probably with the gotaways and everything a lot more than that. But one of the things that most angers me is that you have veterans on the streets in front of a hotel, and you have illegal immigrants. Some of them are serious killers and drug dealers and all the people that we talked about before, and terrorists. And those people are being walked into a hotel, and they're staying in a hotel, and they walk by veterans who are sleeping on the street. And it could be cold, it could be hot, and it bothers me. If we stop, if we close our walls, we're going to be able to handle it. They are spending so much money on taking care of the illegal migrants, now we call them. We used to call them illegal aliens. I call them whatever the hell I want to call them. So do you. But they're not supposed to be here. And we're going to close the wall. First day, we're going to do a couple of things. First day, we're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to close the wall. We're going to close it up. And we're going to have to take people out. We cannot have killers. Do we agree? Does anybody want to leave the murderers, the drug dealers in our country? Do you know, one of the little facts that's very sad, but makes sense, that all these things I predicted 3-4 years ago, I was saying this is going to happen, now it's happening. The migrant crime, it's a massive crime. But all of this that's happened, everybody, it's common sense that it was going to happen, and we're going to have to get them out because we have no choice. It's not sustainable by any country. We have done things that are so stupid. Like, as an example, I consider it to be less important, but it's very important still because it's a way of life. Men playing in women's sports, okay? Who wants that? And who wants open borders? Because open borders is so... You say, how does a thing like that happen? All of these policies we're going to be changing, and we have now somebody running as a radical left person. You know, more left by far than Pocahontas. More, you know who that is. More left by far than crazy Bernie Sanders. She's more left, and we can't have it. So we're going to take care of your people and your friends. You get a lot of friends out there that don't have a place. And we're going to do it, and we're going to do it fast, and we're going to put money to it. First of all, we're standing on the greatest power. It's called liquid gold. We have more than any other country. We don't use it. We get oil and gas now from Venezuela. Do you believe it? We're going to take our own, and we're going to make a lot of money. So we're going to make a lot of money. We're going to take care of our veterans properly. We're not going to have that happen anymore. Okay?
Thank you, Dwight.
Beautiful guy. Beautiful guy. I think I'm going to stand. This chair is the most uncomfortable chair I've had. First of all, it spins. And the one thing I don't want is to fall on my ass.
Come on, guys. Can we get these lights up? Can y'all double tap the screen, Republicans? Fuck the Democrats. I need the Republicans to hit that like button.
That sucker. I think it's a booby trap. That was put there by Kamala.
Well, that brings me to my next question. So you're talking on immigration and border security. So we all know that that's tied to national security. And the one thing that ticks me off is you have Kamala Harris, who runs on the fact that she's a minority woman. But yet she's done nothing about the 300,000 migrant children that have gone missing. Just real quick, how many parents are in this room? How many women are in this room that support Trump? As mothers, grandmothers, sisters, wives, would you ever tolerate children being trafficked? If you were in Kamala's position, wouldn't you have stopped that? President Trump, you've done more for not just the Hispanic American community, but I think women in this country, not just, I'm just going to toot his horn for a second. He's put women in positions of power, but the media won't cover that. They won't because it doesn't fit their narrative. They want women to hate them, but guess what? We don't hate them, we love them, don't we?
But I don't do it. I don't do it really for a pure, really great reason. I just do it because I want results, and I just find women to be smarter than men. Does that make sense? Men, you don't mind I do that every once in a while. It's not bad. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Mr. President, to follow up on that question, as a grandfather and a father, what are you going to do to stop the trafficking of women and children in this country, and specifically with the migrant children as well?
So we had it down to the lowest number. You saw that on the graph. That included drugs, that included trafficking in women, mostly women and children. But you mentioned a number. It's, to be exact, 325,000. Now think of that. You could fill up the biggest stadiums many times with this. 325,000 children are missing during the Biden reign. Now let's say her, because they made her, and you know it's funny, when you say Harris, right? Nobody knows who the hell I'm talking about. You say the Harris team, well, nobody knows. You have to say Kamala. So Kamala. But Kamala and Biden, 325,000 just during this almost 4-year reign. That's missing, but many of them are dead. Many of them are in sex slavery. Many of them are slavery, period. And they're gone, and never to be seen probably by their parents again, never to be seen. Their parents are all over the world looking, they're looking for them. And what we've done here is so horrible. 325. Can you imagine if that were me, where they were missing? This would be the biggest story. The fake news media never talks about it. You know what they're not talking about? And you know, Anna, you know what they're not talking about? They're not talking about something else that's very important. They are doing, this is Katrina, they are doing the worst job on a hurricane that any administration has ever done, and these people don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. People are saying it's the worst job, and you people know it, a lot of you people know it because you're here, but they've done the worst job. Kamala has done the worst job. And it's really like her, because she was put in charge. Now she said, I wasn't the border czar. They shouldn't call. Well, she was always the border czar. She never went to the border until a little while ago. And then she made a speech like, I'm going to start getting very tough. Why didn't she do it 4 years ago? You know, you could always say, why didn't? And all she had to do is leave our policies. We had Brandon Judd, we had Tom Homan, you know Tom Homan, and see him a lot, he's great, like Central Casting, he was great. All these people are great. We have great people there right now, but we have some tremendous people. And you know, it's interesting with Border Patrol and ICE, it's really easier for them not to do their job, but they love the country. They really want to do the job. They're so disgusted when they have to let people, and you look at some people, you know they're criminals, and they have to let them go walking right by into our country. Now, we're going to straighten it out. It's going to be straightened out right. But 300, remember this number, 325,000 children are missing. That means many dead are missing during this administration. And that's almost unthinkable. And I can just imagine if that were us, it would be the worst story. They never talk about it. And the other story they don't talk about, and I'm doing this because we're in all that television, look at all that television. The other story they don't talk about is what a rotten job they're doing in North Carolina and other places with respect to the hurricane. They are doing a terrible job.
Mr. President, to follow up on that, because the media is here, I do believe that they've intentionally, and this is my opinion, not helped out those residents because it's red communities that are impacted. Let's call a spade a spade. Do your job and do better.
Anna, one thing, so Elon Musk, we all love Elon, you know, Elon. We have to take care of our brilliant people. We don't have too many of them, right? There aren't too many brilliant people. But I got a call, an emergency call 2 days ago.
Man, what's up with this Trump train, man? What's up with these 23 days left, man? What's up with these 23 days? Trump train. Oh, it's another one. Trump train. Oh, it's that's the new anthem. Trump train. Oh, it's another one. Trump train. Oh. Trump train. What's going on, Thomas Maddox? What it do? What it don't do is your boy Self-Conscious, and I'm tapping in, man, with a special video. You know, Trump train, top of the hour. It's about that time, baby. 23 days, man. Trump train. What's up, Mitchell? Ted, well, I see you. DP Cunningham. Yoda. Man, drop y'all city in y'all state, man. You know, it's Corey Brunette. It's too big to rig. It's too big to rig this time, baby. Yeah, drop y'all city and state, man. Let me give y'all a shout out. Roll call, man. Roll call. Roll call. Canton, Ohio. Roll call. Roll call. Dublin, Ireland. Roll call. Roll call. Roll call. Yo, what's going on? Sanford, North Carolina, mountains. North Korea, we praying for y'all up there in North Carolina, baby. We praying for you, man. Y'all gonna be all right. Trump gonna come save today. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Toursville, Florida, Bama. You singing with me, Cali. California love, baby. I'm a long ways from home. Too long, so long, I don't know if I could go on. California, British Columbia. You. Let me turn this. Let me see what's going on over here on that thing. Let me see what's going on that thing. 39. I'm gonna let y'all hear my little song that I'm working on, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear my little song I'm working on, man. Let me let y'all hear what's going on. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for me? Appreciate that. I'm a long ways from home. Too long, so long, I don't know if I could go on. 'Cause it's been too long. Too long, so long, I don't know if I could move on. I'm a long ways from home. Too long, so long, I don't know if I could go on. 'Cause it's been too long. Too long, so long, I don't know if I could move on. Trump train, baby. Top of the hour. Anybody got a special song request? Drop it right now and I give it to you. Anybody got a special? If anybody got a special song request, drop it right now and I hit it to you. I give it to you right now. Give it to me right now. Come on with it. Come on with it. Give me a special request. Give me a special request. Y'all want to hear something, man? I just feel good tonight, man. I feel like showing out tonight. Trump train, 23 days in the wake up. Let's go. What y'all want to hear? Genuine Pony? Oh, I don't know if I can sing that one. I can sing it. I just don't know the song. Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. I don't know Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. Come on, y'all. Give me some reasonable songs, man. Give me some of that 80s stuff. Okay, your brother, that's what's up. Baby, nah, we ain't gonna sing Baby Got Back. Go ahead, put the cover. We ain't gonna sing Baby Got Back. Let me see. Let me see if I can cover. I think somebody said they wanted some Usher. Who said they wanted Usher? Michael Jackson? All right, I got you, Kim. Another day is gone, and I'm still all alone. And how could this be? 'Cause you're not here with me. I never said goodbye. Can someone tell me why? And did you have to go and leave my world so cold? And every day I seen and ask myself, how innocent could this be? But someone whispers in my ears and say, 'cause you're not alone, and I am here with you. And though you're far away, and I am here to stay. Okay, there go Michael Jackson. What else y'all want? My voice kind of raspy though. What else y'all want? Talk to me. Give me another song. Man, Michael Jackson, rest in peace to the greatest pop singer of all times, man. That's right. That's right. We all here. That's right. Let's go. Let me see. I got a song that I want to sing. Let's see. All right, I tell you what. I'm gonna sing this song right here. All right. I used to think that I could not go on, but life was nothing but an awful song. And now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I could see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it. And there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. Woo! And I believe I can touch the skies. I'm thinking about it every night and day. Woo! Billie Jean. Nah, I ain't acting zesty, nigga. I'm singing. What you mean? I can't sing? I can't sing a song? Are you serious? Double tap that stream for the win. Donald Trump train top of the hour. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm just wilding out with y'all guys tonight. You feel me? Because I already know what time it is. Trump 2024 for the win. You can say what you want to say. I know what's going on. I know we finna. Kamala Harris, turn out your head. Oh my goodness. Natasha Steele, please do not come in my chat with that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Let's go. What y'all want to hear now? Usher. When you're feeling your body, you want somebody good. Makes you change your ways like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you wanna let it go. I've been there, done it, fucked around. And after all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. So if you're touched by the words of the song, 'cause lady, got it, you got it bad. When you're on the phone, ain't nothing, just call right back. You got it bad. When you're missing, take my lots of friends that got a love so track. Girl, you got it bad when you out with someone you ain't really loving. Cause girl, you know you got it bad when you say that you love 'em and you really don't. Everything that used to matter don't matter no more. Like my money, all my cars, you can have it all. Flowers, cars, and candy. Say I'm unfortunate to have you, girl. I want you to know I really adore you. And all my friends should know what's going on. Telling the world to help me sing my song. Tell them I'm your man. You're my boo. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. Ladies say I'm your boo. You're my man. Promise to love you the best I can. Said I've been there, done that, fucked around. And after all that, this is what I found. And everyone, they all are just like me. But it's too bad that you can't see that you you got it bad. When you're on the phone, ain't nothing, just call right back. You got it bad. When you're missing, take my little friend, I got the love so track. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so fly, so fly. Feels like I'm taking off. I'm so high, so high. Looking for a shorty to break me up. I'm so fly, so fly. What else y'all want to hear? Appreciate that. Appreciate that, baby Yoda. Oh, oh snap. I like that one. All right, I got another one for you. Let's see. Let's see. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, plus the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories, cause you know that they all lie. As bad as you are, maybe wanna stick around. Beat it. It's close to midnight. Something's out to get you from behind. You're gonna stream when you... Man, I'm just wilding tonight, man. I feel good, man. I feel good tonight, man, knowing that Donald Trump finna take this thing, bro. I love it. I love it, man. I'm telling you, man. I feel good because I know Trump finna win this. But check this out. I don't know what it is that you do. But there is a feeling I don't know. Whatever it is that it is, what you do. But there is a feeling I wanna stay. Cause my heart starts beating triple times with thoughts of loving on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. Come on now. Make Trump. No, Trump gonna win that, baby. We got that. Trump for the win. Trump say fight. Fight, 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 fight. Trump said fight, baby. We got 2 more minutes before the live ends, baby. 2 more minutes. I gotta end the live. Gotta hit the shower, get some rest, get up in the morning, hit that work. I'm trying to think of a song I can take y'all out with. Let's see.
I got murder on my mind.
I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. Yellow tape around his body is a homicide. Faces on the t-shirt and his family traumatized. I didn't even mean to shoot him. He just caught me by surprise. Reloaded my pistol, got it back and shot him twice. His body dropped down to the floor and he had teardrops in his eyes. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a song. I'm trying to think of a song. I gotta. Donald Trump said he eating the dogs. Go Trump, you already know. Yeah, man, there's so many good songs, bro. I'm talking about so many good songs. Like the 90s is what R&B was R&B, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, it's different now, bro. I'm trying to think of a song, and that it's just kind of hard. I wanna tease you. I wanna feel. I wanna show you, baby, that I need you. I want your body from the very last drop. I want you to holler when you want me to stop. And who can love you like me? Nobody. I have a song for you, man. Get it. Unbreak my heart. Say that you love me again. Under this earth. Now, I don't want to sing that one, man. I'm trying to think of one song to take y'all out, man. That's what Trump said. They eating the dogs and the cats. Come on, guys. Let's get to 75 likes real fast. I'll take 75 likes. Now, I can't play no music, man. YouTube copyright. They gonna copyright me if I do that. I can't do that. I wish I could, though. Let's see. There's something fun to that's driving me crazy. Oh, you remind me of my Jeep. I wanna ride something like my freaking song. I wanna roll. You remind me of my car. I wanna wax something like my Purple Rain. I don't remember that one. Purple rain, purple rain. Man, I'm just happy, man. I seen that poll, and I see how Donald Trump killing the game right now, man. I had to tap in, bro. I had to tap in. You're right, man. A lot of people's lost a lot of land and homes, man. That's sad, too, bro. Like, Kamala Harris didn't even try to respond. You feel me? But anyway, guys, I'm about to tap out. I appreciate the 69 likes. I appreciate everybody tapped in on the live, man. Y'all already know what time it is. First thing in the morning. If you subscribe to the channel, if you're new from the channel, y'all from Fayetteville, I need you to smash that like button. Turn on all post notification bells. Because y'all already know what time it is, man. Trump train. It'll be 22 days and counting, man. We got to work. We got to fight. We got to do what we got to do, guys. We just can't say here. You know what I mean? We gotta fight. We gotta do what we gotta do. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 until those 4. Snoop Doggy Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on out before I have to pull the straps out the cut. Give me the microphone first so I can burst like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble, cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too loped out, this call me crazy. Death Rose is the label that pays me. Unfadable, so please don't try to phase me. Well, I'm back to the lecture that hangs. Perfection in my lecture for my land to understand from a young G's perspective. Before I find a digger to tie, I gotta find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning the man, learning the man, and at the same time burning the man. But ain't no pussy good enough to get Snoop down with that, yeah. And that's realer than real deal, holy feel. And now your hookers and the hoes know how I feel. Take a small piece of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this, Santa. It's like that and like this and like that, Anna. It's like this and like that and like this, Santa. Yo, Dre, creep to the mic. Well, I'm a creepin', creepin'. But I jammed to get back because my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my praises felt. Sit back, relax, strap on your seatbelt. Never been on a rhyme like this before. With a nigga that can rap and produce at the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick, you know, and I know I pull some of that funky shh. Now add to my selection. What selection? Ha ha! Ride or die, da 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 da. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting picture paragraphs unloaded. Wise words being quoted. Peak the weakness in this rap game exploded. Bow down, pray to God, hoping that I'm listening. See niggas coming for me. My rhymes, I listen. Not pay attention, best believe, Father. I'ma go in these killing fields. Hail Mary, catch me. Ha ha. Now comes inside the solitary mind with a madman stream through the darks. Hit alert, enemy, see me flee. Activate my hate, let it break to the brain. Set trip, empty out my clips. Can't stop the aim. Some say the system's all corrupted, but this. But that's that Pop, boy. I miss that dude, man. I miss that dude too, Pop, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. No cap, man. No cap. I miss Tupac, man. And he was on the ground with Abe before water hit land. That's right. This year Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and ghetto boys a trick or treat and robbing little kids for bags. Until the law man got behind our ass. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was standing right before my face. He be in for a swabbing, no doubt. So I swung and hit the sucker in his mouth. He was going down, we figured, but this wasn't no ordinary He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple-teamed on him. Dropping no Fifth Ward beats on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then they disappeared, then my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as death on the streets. My hand was all bloody for punching on the concrete. Got homie. My mind's playing tricks on me. I make big money. I drive big cars. Everybody knows me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night. Something ain't right. It's feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's head. Like, is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that nigga last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had a cane, but it was gold, metal float. Reached under the seat, grabbed the popper for the sucker. Ain't no use to me in line. I was scared than a motherfucker. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my fingers on that gun trigger. And what I saw would make you wet or giggling. 3 blind cripples, senior citizens. I live by the sword. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep peeping over my shoulders and looking around corners. My mind's playing tricks on me. This year Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and ghetto boys a trick or treat and robbing little kids for bags. Until the law man got behind our ass. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. He be in for a swabbing, no doubt. So I swung and hit the sucker in his mouth. He was going down, we figured, but that wasn't no ordinary ninja. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple-teamed on it. Dropping no fifth ward B's on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared. Then my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as death on the streets. My hand was all bloody for punching on the concrete. Got homie. My mind's playing tricks on me. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Ba, 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 bum. Boom, boom, da-da-da-da-da, boom. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. I give y'all a little concert every now and then, right? You feel me? Spurs, you already know that's self-explanatory. I ain't gotta tell you that. I gotta tell you that, homie. Who knows what tomorrow brings in a world where everyone's dying? I say no matter how far I come to shine, to let you know that you're not alone. Dear sister, got me twisted in prison, crying, looking at my nieces and nephew pictures. They say don't let this cruel world get to you. Kind of suspicious, thinking one day you might leave me for somebody who's richer. Take a cap off the bottle, take a sip to see tomorrow. I'm gonna beg or borrow. Late night, oh, I can't remember that, but if I rule the world, imagine that. I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If it could be mine, we both shine. If I rule the world, still living for these last days and times, it'll be life like paradise. Damn, I forgot that Nas song. Imagine smoking weed in the streets without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle, cruising blue behind the waters. No welfare supporters, more conscious on the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world is hot. My son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate of knowledge. If the cake was cooked without the garbage, we all have top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing, fashion, designer clothes, lacing your chick with diamond rolls. Your people's holding dope, no parole, no rubber. Imagine law with no one to cover. Just a thought for the mind. I take a glimpse in the time and watch the blimp read that the world is mine. If I rule the world, imagine that. I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If it could be mine, we both shine. If I rule the world, it'd be life paradise, life relaxing. Black Latinos and Anglo-Saxons, armored exchange, deranged cash, lost tribe of Shabazz, free at last, brand new whips to crash. Then we laugh in the Illapad, the villa houses, for how the crew do weed for breakfast, dime sexes and bench stretches. So many years of depression makes me vision the better type of living, type of place to raise our kids in. Open their eyes to lies, history told foul, but I'm as wise as an old owl plus the gold child. Seeing things like I was controlling, click rolling, tricking 6 digits on kicks and still holding, taking trips to Paris. I civilized the mind of every savage. Give me a shot to turn my trife life to lavish. Political prisoner set free, stress free, no work release, purple M3s and jet skis. Feel the wind breeze in the West Indies. I let Coretta Scott mail the cities, turn fiends to willies. It may sound foul, but every girl would go downtown. I open every cell in Africa and send them all to Africa, something like, something like that. I forgot that now, shit. One more song. Let me bless y'all with one more song. Let's see. I'm trying to think of one of Biggie songs. A Jay-Z, Biggie Jay-Z. Let's see. Okay, we can't say nothing about Puffy. That's right, Nas. If I rule the world and everything's in it, sky's the limit. I push a Q45 infinity. There wouldn't be no such thing as felony. Strictly living longevity to the destiny. Even though I ain't happening, though, better find out before your time is up. What the? If I rule the world, imagine that. All right, guys, I'm about to tap out, man. I see y'all in the morning. Trump train. Y'all already know what time it is.